Investment. What does it mean to you? We're all aware that many traditionally strong investments have been through some rocky times lately. So where do we turn for a more secure future? Well, many of us have relied upon this. However, have you ever thought about this? So what would you think this to be worth? So what if it were here? With land in such demand in these areas and house prices at an all-time high, the government is keen to build more new homes. UK Land Investments identify and buy parcels of prime undeveloped land in the UK and then offer them to our private clients. For a brochure, call now. UK Land Investments, providing the foundations for a more secure future.
UK Land Investments is opening the door to enable everyone to enjoy the benefits of investing in strategic land.
UK Land Investments land buying and planning team has collectively over 100 years' experience in buying strategic land and promoting land sites in the UK. It's headed up by Brian Smith.
UK Land Investments identifies parcels of land that are appropriate for residential development. We then acquire that land and then invite investors to join us in the scheme. We promote that land with the local authorities to achieve its rezoning for development.
UK Land Investments allows individuals to access a market that previously was only limited to private landowners and developers. Our product is designed as a medium-term investment, typically between 5 to 7 years, and you can invest from as little as £10,000, and we have many investors that have spent several £100,000 with us across many different sites. The returns our customers can expect to achieve is between 250 and 400%, depending on the particular site and the level of investment a client would make with our business. Fundamentally, in the UK, there is a chronic shortfall of homes. In fact, the government have just set new targets to build 4.2 million homes in the next 20 years.
With the current planning system in place, we're only building about 150,000 houses a year, which is a shortfall of around 50,000. So the problem is just getting worse. The government have recognised that there is a fundamental need to improve housing delivery. Back in 2004, they introduced a new planning system with that as one of its main objectives. Each local authority is now given a target of housing it has to build in its area over a certain time period.
What UK Land Investments is set out to do is work with local authorities to find the right land to build new homes on, and then work with the local communities to make sure that not only can we build more homes, we can also help local communities enhance their services.
UK Land Investments have a fundamental part to play in meeting the housing crisis in this country. By identifying sites that are suitable for development, we're able to ensure that those sites also deliver affordable housing for key workers such as nurses, policemen, school teachers, and in addition they provide social facilities such as schools and doctor's surgeries.
The value of residential land has been growing by 40% every year for the last 20 years. A growing population and a shortage of suitable sites mean that now is the ideal time to invest in strategic land.
As head of the Land and Planning Department at UK Land Investments, I'm responsible for ensuring that we acquire the best possible sites. I also oversee the planning department to ensure that they use their strong expertise to promote the sites in the best possible way. Each of our land buyers will assess several hundred sites each year, but because of our strict acquisition criteria, they will probably only purchase 1 or 2. In order to ensure that all of our sites are appropriate for the area, we carry out a great deal of in-house research and then have that expanded upon by external consultants.
For UK Land Investments, I've been undertaking site appraisals looking at the environmental conditions on their sites so that they can understand their constraints and develop the site to ensure that environmental benefits are included in the development.
When we promote land to get rezoned, there is a dramatic increase in its value. UK Land Investments has developed a product to give individuals the opportunity to benefit from the profits made when land is allocated, which previously was only accessible by large private landowners and developers.
Our team of expert advisors are on hand to guide you through the process. UK Land Investments operates an open-door policy. UK Land Investments, experts in land.
Hello, I'm Brian Smith. I head up the land and planning team for UKLI. Our role is to identify locations with high housing requirements and then find the sites that are most likely to be allocated for development. I'm here talking about the site at Keston, which is located within the London Borough of Bromley, adjacent to the town of New Addington. New Addington is a sustainable location with excellent facilities in terms of education, employment, retail and indeed leisure facilities. It also has access to the South London tram link, an excellent new facility providing quick and easy transportation into the sub-regional centre of Croydon. The housing requirements within this area are 570 per year. Since 1997, the local authority have only been producing around 356. We can see therefore that there is extreme pressure for additional development. The site at Keston is in the Greenbelt. However, there is very little, if any, land outside the existing towns in Bromley that are not Greenbelt. Therefore, to meet the ever-growing housing requirement in this part of London, the local authority will need to look at releasing Greenbelt land. At an inquiry into the previous local plan, the inspector urged the council to release land from the Greenbelt to meet the then housing needs. The council decided that they could avoid this by squeezing as much development as possible into the existing urban areas. This they've almost achieved, but it is putting greater and greater pressure for the release of more Greenbelt land when the plan is reviewed. Hello, I'm Brian Smith. I head up the land and planning team for UKLI. Our role is to identify those locations with high housing requirements and then find the sites within those areas that are most likely to be allocated for development. I'm here talking about the site at Shilton. This site is located on the southern edge of the town, a town which is extremely sustainable given its very good facilities in terms of education, retail, employment and leisure. The local authority have got to find sites for around 8,600 new homes over the next 20 years. This figure may in fact increase given a current review of the requirements across the whole of the East Midlands. Our view is that the eventual requirement could be as high as 12,000. There is currently a bypass planned around the south side of Shilton, which will separate the site from the open countryside beyond. This road is due for construction and completion by the end of 2008. In their latest draft plan, the local authority have identified a desire to see a major urban extension of Shilton spreading down from the south to the line of the new road. We are currently working with the council to provide them with the information they need to include our land as part of that major urban extension. By working with the council and the local community, we can provide additional benefits in the form of additional open space and affordable housing, which will assist in the delivery of an accepted scheme.
UK Land Investments have prime investment land for sale, but it won't last forever.